fight. This is what you want, you fight for it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what gave me strength. I fight for every role. I fight for every blessing. I fight, and I'm willing to do the work, and I fight because I haven't really had many people here to fight for me.
If someone had told us a few years ago that Teyana Taylor, the same unstoppable queen who made us believe in real love, would end up caught in one of the messiest, pettiest, and downright shocking love triangles of the year, we probably would have laughed it off and scrolled past. But here we are, wide-eyed and half embarrassed for even caring this much, because the tea spilling from Teyana and Iman's broken fairy tale is too piping hot to ignore, especially now that there's talk. She threatened his brand new girlfriend and basically promised to bury her for good. Whether you love her, hate her, or just can't stop watching the drama unfold, you can't deny this is the kind of scandal that keeps us all checking our phones at 3 a.m, waiting for the next leak. Let's rewind to when the world still called them relationship goals. Back then, Teyana was the effortlessly cool singer, choreographer, director, basically the baddest in every room she walked into. Iman Shumpert was the NBA player with charm, goofy TikToks, and a habit of praising his wife every chance he got. Together, they were that couple we wanted to be. Gorgeous baby, reality show moments, goofy date nights. But behind those magazine covers and music videos, something rotten was already growing. And the second cheating rumors hit the blogs, everything perfect about them cracked like cheap glass. At first, Teyana did what strong women do. She handled it in private. No messy tweets, no teary interviews, just quiet unfollowing, subtle ringless hands in paparazzi shots, and a few cryptic song lyrics fans ate up like free candy. Meanwhile, Iman played innocent husband, dropping sweet throwback photos and acting. Like, he was the victim of lies. But fans who know Teyana's vibe knew she wasn't the type to forgive betrayal twice, and if there's one thing she hates more than a cheater, it's a new girl trying to get famous off her name. Because here's where the real chaos began. Iman didn't just break her trust. He insulted it by moving on so fast. The man didn't even wait for the divorce ink to dry before he was spotted with a new friend. A young, flashy influencer whose name people barely knew, but whose selfies suddenly showed up in every gossip feed. She wasn't shy about teasing it either. One week, she posted a snap of herself with a glass of wine in a luxury car fans recognized as Iman's. Next week, she had a new bikini pic tagged suspiciously close to his new condo. She didn't say his name, but she didn't have to. The internet detectives did the math faster than she could upload her next thirst trap. At first, Teyana brushed it off publicly. But if you read between the lines, you saw the cracks. She dropped a TikTok lip-syncing a savage breakup anthem, eyes rolling at lyrics about betrayal. She liked a tweet that said, "Nothing worse than the new girl thinking she won the prize. Sis, you won my trash." Fans took screenshots and turned them into memes overnight. People started choosing sides. Naspat Team Teyana called the new girlfriend a clout-hungry baby who had no idea what storm she'd stepped into. The new girl's fans, mostly teenagers who thought messy meant cute, cheered her on, posting hearts every time she uploaded a new selfie in Iman's shirt. Then came the leak that blew the drama out of control. Someone, maybe a friend, maybe a fake friend, maybe just an enemy in disguise, dropped what they claimed were DMs straight from Teyana to the new girl's inbox. They weren't polite, they weren't cryptic, they were pure fire. In one, Teyana allegedly wrote, "Keep playing with my family, and I promise I will end this little fame game you're trying to build." Another one said, "You think he loves you? Sweetie, you're a prop, and I'll snatch that away too." Screenshots flooded Twitter. Half the internet said they were fake, but the other half said, "This sounds exactly like her when she's mad." And once people pick a side, facts barely matter. The new girlfriend played victim perfectly. She dropped a teary TikTok with vague captions about grown women bullying young queens and staying strong through hate. She reposted shady memes about jealous exes who can't stand to see their old toys shine brighter in someone else's hands. Her followers ate it up. The comments were full of, "We love you, queen," and "Don't let haters stop you from winning." But behind the scenes, people close to both sides swear it wasn't all pity tears. She was feeding the flames to build her following. And every repost meant more brands sliding into her DMs to offer free clothes and sponsorships. If you believe the insiders, she was loving every second of being the villain in Teyana's tragic sequel. Meanwhile, Iman tried to stay above it. He liked a tweet that said, "Grown men don't entertain childish drama." He posted a story of him laughing at a basketball game, acting like he didn't notice half the internet calling him out for picking a look-alike version of his wife, just younger and louder. Some say behind closed doors, he was panicking. He never expected Teyana to flip the tables and threaten to make his new girl disappear from the spotlight before she even learned how to use it properly. He begged mutual friends to calm her down, but Teyana's close ones say she had only one answer. She wanted to play big girl games, so let's play. It didn't help that the new girl couldn't keep her mouth shut. She posted selfies with petty captions like "unbothered" and "when you're blessed, the devil sends distractions." Fans clocked that the devil meant Teyana, and they went wild. Twitter Spaces lasted for hours, with random strangers yelling over each other about who was right. Old videos resurfaced where Teyana talked about loyalty and respect, making people feel like they betrayed her just by liking the new girl's content. And then came the rumor that flipped everything upside down. Word got out that Teyana might have lawyered up, not just to scare the new girlfriend, but to hit her with a cease and desist for using Teyana's name for clout. Some fans swear they saw paperwork leaks showing a fancy law firm letter threatening legal action if she didn't stop talking about Teyana in interviews. Meanwhile, the new girl teased her side of the story in a podcast she'd been paid for, promising exclusive details about how toxic Teyana supposedly is behind closed doors. Of course, she dropped hints but never actual receipts. And that's the trick. Once you're the villain's victim, you never have to prove your story. You just have to keep crying pretty on camera. In the middle of this circus, their daughter sits silently in the background, Teyana's main focus and her biggest anger point. People close to her say she doesn't care about Iman's new fling half as much as she cares about the girl being reckless around her baby. The new girl allegedly tried to cozy up to the child to look like a sweet stepmom in the making, and that was the last straw for Teyana. She told friends, "You can sleep with my ex all you want, but play mama to my kid, and I swear to God, I'll show you how nasty I can get." Whether that's a direct quote or just dramatic gossip, fans believe it because they've seen Teyana fight for her family like a lioness since day one. Some fans argue she should just ignore them both and rise above it all. But real ones know. Heartbreak hits different when the other woman is grinning for clicks on the same apps that once worshipped your family photos. So Teyana clapped back in the only language she speaks fluently, her art. She dropped a surprise studio clip, her voice raw over a beat dripping with petty pain, spitting lines about little girls in grown shoes and fake queens living. Off my crown. The snippet went viral overnight. Everyone knew exactly who she meant. And if there's one thing the internet loves more than a diss track, it's a diss track from a woman who has every reason to drop it. Meanwhile, Iman and his new girlfriend keep pretending it's them against the world, but insiders swear it's not so romantic behind the scenes. He's tired of the mess, she's addicted to the clicks, and nobody believes they'll last more. Then a few more months, some say he's already sliding back into old flings DMs now that the new girl proved more trouble than fun. Others say he's just embarrassed. He lost the one woman who had his back through every scandal and paycheck drought. The only thing everyone agrees on? Teyana's not done yet. Whether she really threatened to end the new girl or not, she's playing chess while the rest of them are busy filming TikToks for likes. Some say she's planning a tell-all interview that will break the internet for a week straight. Others say she's staying silent on purpose, letting the messy kids keep digging their own graves while she focuses on music, movies, and making more money than both of them put together. Fans can't help but pick apart every clue. Who's she? Shading in her lyrics. Is the new girl hinting at a pregnancy just to keep her 15 minutes going? Did Iman really cheat with this girl before the split? Or is she just the rebound stunt? Every Instagram story, every liked comment, every emoji feels like evidence in this never-ending soap opera. So here we are, watching a love story die twice. Once when he betrayed her, and again when the new girl underestimated exactly how deep Teyana's claws can cut. Whether she's really out here sending threats, or just letting people think she is for the drama, she's proving one thing for sure: no one plays Teyana Taylor and walks away spotless. If you come for her crown, you better be ready to lose your head. At the end of the day, maybe this is bigger than some influencer's 15 seconds. Maybe it's a lesson that even queens bleed when fools think they can handle them. Or maybe it's just more proof that in Hollywood, nothing stays buried, and the messier it gets, the more we eat it up. So what do you think? Did Teyana really threaten to ruin this girl, or is this all smoke and clickbait with no fire? Should she have ignored them both and stayed above the noise, or did they deserve every bit of the storm she unleashed? Drop your hot takes below because we know you've got plenty to say. And trust us, the next twist in this mess is probably being typed up on someone's burner phone right now. If you don't want to miss it, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and turn on your notifications. We'll keep pouring the tea the second it spills, because with Teyana, Iman, and Miss New Girl, this show is far from over. Stay messy, stay tuned, and remember, in celebrity breakups, the side chick is never the winner if the ex-wife still owns the crown.